Hi, my name is Chris, and this video is called When Life Gets You Down, Remember This. The first idea is, you were innocent. You've never been guilty. Regardless of what you've done in your life or done to others, you were innocent. No matter how bad it is, you're innocent. You don't have to understand how this can possibly be right at the moment. For now, just accept that when you get to the truth and see it, that you will see things so differently that the illusion of physical life will fall away and everything that you've taken for granted will be shown to be something else. Understand that your life is an illusion, that you've never had free will, and that you're not guilty. Your actions have served a spiritual purpose for you and for others. One day the truth will set you free from all guilt and hatred and will inundate you with love. And nothing can stop this from occurring. You must learn to forgive yourself. Assume your freedom, and one day your innocence and your freedom will be yours. The second idea is that this world is like a dream. Although the physical world appears to be outside of you, what you're actually seeing is an illusion, much like a dream. When you're dreaming and you see an environment, you assume that it's real because it seems three-dimensional and solid. But there is no dream environment, it's all in your mind. It feels real and three-dimensional, but it's just a mental event. Physical life is exactly the same, it's just a somewhat different quality of dreaming. It's an illusion. The next idea is, this world doesn't define what you are. You're not your wealth, and you're not your poverty. You're not your job, and you're not your unemployment, your age, your looks, or anything else. You're not defined by what you've done with your life or haven't done with your life. One day, this world of illusions will fall away, and your identity will expand upwards and outwards into new heights. What you can become in that new world is entirely up to you. Where you have ignorance, now you will have knowledge, and where you have fear now, you will have love and comfort. You're not defined by your life in this physical world, or your pain, or your traumas, and they won't continue to define you forever. You will get past them. You can and will have real love even in this lifetime if you want it. Real love comes from your own mind. Even though it might seem to come from higher beings, those higher beings and higher consciousnesses are just part of your own unclaimed identity, and one day that higher consciousness will be you. The next idea is that you are not a victim. This world seems to make you into an inescapable victim. But your life is entirely planned out by you, for you, to move you forward spiritually. The purpose of your life is to get you past the mental events that keep you in pain. What keeps you in pain is judgment. All suffering comes from judgment, blame, self-hatred, guilt, shame, and so forth, which are all aspects of the single process of judgment that happens in the mind. Your life is a gift to yourself, and no matter how painful it is, it will succeed in bringing you to where you need to be, to a more spiritually advanced point where you're closer to your ultimate liberation from all forms of suffering. You are the beneficiary of your life, not its victim. The next idea is that higher reality will deny you nothing. Beings that dwell in love and higher consciousness want only one thing. They want you to have everything that you want, without exception or censorship. You may not believe that now because of the way your life is and the things that you don't have. But you have to pass through pain because you have to get out of judgment. Judgment is happening in your mind and is causing your pain, and it's only through your releasing of judgment that you can get back to love and freedom from suffering. So you have to go through this physical experience in order to learn that judgment, anger, guilt, and self-hatred and so forth are not what you want. By learning this, you let go of them, and love comes to you and replaces those feelings of judgment. Likewise, your pain can be by degrees replaced with loving feelings, even physically. Everything you want will ultimately be yours in the physical level or afterwards. But even this physical life can be very fulfilling if you allow love to come to you directly through your own mind. Everything that happens to you is to guide you and is done out of love, even if it seems punitive or harsh. The ultimate goal is to save you from suffering, not to cause suffering. The next idea is, you are powerful. Even if you feel powerless and seem to be powerless, you are very powerful. You can bring your desires into reality or find better desires that can come closer to what you really want. You can help others. You can overcome your long-standing problems and issues. You can change yourself. You can find real love that comes through your own mind. You can find happiness through this love and then help other people reach it. Your mind and your circumstances are one thing. They are not separate. You are not at war with the world, no matter how it seems. The world is evoking feelings in you that have to do with what you think and want. As you work through these feelings and ideas, you evolve. The world is inside of you. You have the power to change the world by changing yourself and what you want. The next idea is that you are never alone. Every moment of every day, you are guided by higher consciousness. You can reach out to higher consciousness and communicate with it at any time by speaking to it in your own mind. You can speak to people you know in real life by speaking to them in your mind, and the communication will filter down to their conscious mind. So even though it operates differently, the end result will be the same, that you can communicate with anybody anywhere. You are never alone. You can communicate with God or Christ or any deity or higher being that you wish to conceptualize by meeting them in your mind and speaking with them, and you can even learn to listen to them and use this guidance as your own teachings to follow. But you are never lost, never abandoned, and never alone. You may have difficult times where you feel alone, but that's just an illusion. It's something that's necessary to move you forward. The reality is that you're surrounded by loving beings that want to help you. Spiritually speaking, the next idea is that you are not asked to struggle. What I mean is that in order to be spiritually successful, the only thing you need is to want love to come to you through your own mind. Higher consciousness will reach down and give you this love. It's all about love, not technique, not effort, not struggle, or self-sacrifice. You don't have to starve yourself or beat yourself. You don't have to be super virtuous and perfect. You don't have to drag yourself over a long, difficult process or whip yourself into a frenzy of shame and fear. You only need to ask for love to come to you through your own mind, and it will. Higher consciousness will reach down to you and contact your mind in the form of love. Love is communication. It can't fail, and it will liberate you. Simply learn that you want this kind of love over other feelings, and it will come to you more and more in many different and unexpected forms until you know that you want it all the time, and then you'll have it all the time. You can give both your pain and your desires to higher consciousness. This is our final idea. You can say in any situation where you're suffering, higher consciousness will take care of this. Or you can say, God will take care of this. Whichever one feels right for you. I hope these ideas were helpful for you. As always, love and best wishes. Take care and learn to love all the time and to want love all the time.